This week, the Oakland Raiders hired 2 more new coaches. Bobby Johnson to coach the tight ends, and Tracy Smith as the assistant special teams coach. Bobby Johnson comes over. In fact, you can take a look at Bobby Johnson here. There he is. Bobby Johnson comes over to the Raiders from Detroit. He hails from East St. Louis, Illinois. And he did a okay job with the rookie tight end Eric Ebram of the Lions. However, Eric had a problem looking back for the ball and holding on to it. Now, Tracy Smith comes over as the assistant special teams coach to Brad Seeley at the 49ers and forms a team of special teamers coaches that did a fair job for the Niners last year. Had its bright moments, but it had some not so bright ones as well. But the bottom line is they are well regarded. Now, for those of you keeping score, I am. Of the 13 coaches currently hired by the Oakland Raiders, 9 are white, 4 are black. And that means that 30% of the coaching staff is African American, 70% of the coaching staff is white. There are 2 positions open, defensive line coach and defensive coordinator. And look, if you're going to get upset with me, fine. I really don't care, because I'm going to keep talking about this until this stuff stops. But you can't have a league and teams that have majority black players, but then coaches are majority white. It looks like a plantation. It looks like modern slavery. It's ridiculous, okay? There are talented African-American coaches out there. You have to find them and hire them. This Rooney Rule stuff is garbage. It is simply not working. And African-Americans have to be more aggressive about insisting change within the National Football League. This stuff is ridiculous. It's absolutely insane. All right. Where are we? It's really hard for the Raiders to find, it seems, the defensive coordinator that fits the bill for what Jack Del Rio is looking for. I contend he could have had Perry Fewell. For some particular reason, he didn't talk to him. Perry Fewell is now the defensive backs coach over here with the Washington Redskins. I think the guy that Coach Del Rio should go after for defensive coordinator is Dwayne Walker. And yes, he's black, and yes, he's very talented. Right now, he's the defensive backs coach with the Jacksonville Jaguars. He was head coach at New Mexico State, and prior to that, his big deal was he was defensive coordinator with UCLA, and he cut his teeth working for Pete Carroll, who swore by the guy. Just absolutely said, this guy runs my kind of NFL defense. He's the kind of guy I want on my staff. And so you would think that with those kind of USC ties and knowledge of that kind of defense, Del Rio would have hired Dwayne Walker like that. Why not? It's going to be the focus of my next video. But that's where we are right now.